Hi vlog! Welcome to my channel! Kind of inspired to do a vlog today. I've always been filming but I never really had a chance to update or to upload or to edit because there are so many things to do. But I've been receiving a lot of messages. Very easy lang yung tanong. I realized I never really made a video regarding on how to apply to Beda. Like I said that I'm going to Beda. I've vlogged a few times about school but yun nga, never really made a video about it. Quick update. I'm here in Sambales. Maybe that's the reason why I'm a bit excited to actually make a vlog. Yes, you can see from the title, I said I'm going to be talking about my enrollment process to San Beda. So maybe, okay, say hi first to my vlog. Hi vlog! Hi! As you know, it's very easy to do applications because everything is done online. No, not. I'm gonna be talking about my school. Alright. So, anyway, I remember applying November 2019, right after I passed the board exams. The thing is, there's a difference kasi I applied before the pandemic. So, I'd be talking about my experience of enrolling, which is before the pandemic or the normal process. But I'll try to recall yung mga kinwento sa akin ng mga friends ko na hindi naka-experience or na nag-apply na sila after or during the pandemic. The application is done online. So you just have to fill up some information like the usual naman na pag-apply. If I remember correctly, aside from the application form, is of course your birth certificate and your TOR, good moral conduct, some recommendation letter. Well, kahit saan ka naman pumunta whether or not it's needed, I think it's really good if you can get a recommendation letter from the dean of your college. Luckily for me, I know my dean kasi the dean is also from the chemistry department. So, hi doc. For the TOR kasi, but if you graduate, you're just gonna get the normal TOR na graduate ka. But apparently, there are different types of TOR. Well, if you get accepted to Beda and you decided to enter, you have to prepare for another TOR. Medyo nahirapan ako dito kasi had to get it. Parang I was only told that I'd be needing it during the pandemic na. So I had to wait for a long time kasi mahirap yung processing. But good thing. Kaya mag-vlog. I had to go down kasi nahiya ako sa taas. Every time we go here, especially when my dad's here, we have a lot of things to do kasi nga the house isn't completely done yet. So from time to time, may mga dinadagdag or may mga kailangan ayusin kasi nga we barely go home, especially nung nagka-pandemic pa. So anyway, saan ba ako naputol? Oh, okay. So I was talking about things sa DLSU. It took me how many months pa and a lot of negotiations sa registrar's office kasi parang they already need the requirement. But the thing is, what can I do if the LSU can process it easily? But good thing na they get me updated. The requirements, you just don't need to request it. You also have to pass some hard copies. And around the time, meron pa rin mga lockdown. So that's the timeline. We actually asked for the TOR nung patapos na. Actually, naguluhan pa ako kasi they sent me the requirements that I have to pass nung naka-LOA na ako. So I was thinking na parang I was already LOA'd. How come I still have to pass the requirements? And I was thinking na, but I passed it already. The simple lang. There's a different type of the TOR. Which I should remember kasi I remember I passed a TOR na nakalagay for board exams. But apparently, you need a TOR that says First and Beda University. So, if your school doesn't give a TOR na may ganong notation or comment, you're supposed to ask for an honorable dismissal. I think some of you might know this already, what an honorable dismissal is. But in my case, kasi I don't know what that is. Because I was from the same school, kindergarten to high school. And when I started studying in the university, it was my school who fixed all the papers. I just have to pay for the application fee. Apparently, the honorable dismissal, it's actually the thing na parang you're letting your current school to be the one handling your grades. School won't give you the TOR without comment. You're supposed to ask for an honorable dismissal that you're transferring all your credentials or your grades to San Beda. But you'd see all the requirements naman from their website. So after you accomplish and compile all the requirements, you're supposed to pass it of course, sa office mismo ng admissions ng Beda. During my time, I think the NMAT was around 55. Better, of course, if you're gonna get a higher grade. And once you're there, you have to pay for the application fee. You schedule schedule for exam. So I took the exam March 2020. The results came out April or May. The exam, I think it's 2 parts. First is like a general. Second one is like, I think they're testing your capability to understand information. Medyo nahirapan ako. You'd feel like there's no right answer to it, but I think it's more of a psychological test. I wasn't sure if it was supposed to be an interview talaga, but the thing is, when the results came out, it was already the pandemic. And there are supposedly different batches siya. So I was able to go there to take the exam. However, for my classmates, so during the pandemic, the NMAT was cancelled too, so the NMAT was waived. Some of my friends, everything they did was done everything online. So some of them, pina-transport pa nila yung mga hard copies sa school, pinapasa. The medical is also needed, by the way. I thought, nung babalik na ako, I would need another set of medical. So nag-medical na ako. Pero they didn't ask me to pass it anymore. So yung mga first years lang. Alam ko ngayon, they also ask for CBC. May ganun na. Yun lang naman yung process. And if I haven't said it a while ago, the application fee is 1,600. It's still the same. Honestly, it's one of the cheapest na binayaran ko yung application fee because most of the application fees are around 2,000 to 3,000. Like 3,000 na yung most expensive. Ganun lang kadali. Pero ngayon, kasi I'm not sure. But the thing is pala, diba the NMAT was waived for those who doesn't have the NMAT grade or never really had a chance to take the NMAT. Those people, I think they were asked to take the NMAT talaga and still submit a score. From what I've understood, 2020 for batch 2024 is that if they didn't get score that is required, under probation sila. But I'm not really sure about that, okay? I'm not sure kung ano yung arrangement nila because I was able to pass all my requirements naman. So that's my enrollment process. So some of the guidelines that we have right now, it's a bit changed because apparently the curriculum changed starting 2024. Like it was changed in a way that there was a subject added. I've talked about the subjects before, but to give you an overview for those who are new to my channel, the subjects we have physiology, anatomy, biochem, histology, neuroscience. The neuroscience in Beda kasi it's a program kasi it's a 4-year course. Also, our psychology is also a 4-year course. It's actually called a program. They differentiated it kasi diba usually it's just a subject, but it becomes a program kasi nga it's also 4 years. And then we also have theology and then medical research. And we also have the new subject is POM or the practice of medicine and family and community medicine. So the FCM, it's actually just a semestral course, but of course you're gonna take it also when you go to per year. So yeah, first sem siya usually you take, and then for the second sem is the medical research. The rest you're taken for the rest of the year. And the policy is if you failed one sem, you have to repeat the entire year. We actually have a residency period of 6 years, but because of the pandemic, it was taken out. Dun sa 6 years na yon, LOA year is also counted. I was able to finish the first semester back then. I was able to finish the FCM, but the thing is kasi, some of the grades that time kasi, ang computed doon is the entire year of the MSGD from physiology. And since I wasn't able to finish physio, since kasi nga 1 year siya, I had to retake my FCM now. And the new policy is if you failed FCM, you only have to go to the MSGDs for 1 sem lang, the sem of FCM. And kung medrest naman, sa second sem ka pa mag-MSGD. Apparently, the MSGD kasi, it's hosted by the physiology department, but some of the subjects get grades from that MSGD. Some schools, you only have SGD, small group discussions. Sa amin kasi, it's a multidisciplinary which involves different subjects. So, maybe you guys know already what is an SGD. Basically, you're going to be talking about a certain case, and the guide questions would be coming from the different subjects kasi nga MSGD siya sa amin. But we also have subjects that has SGD. I could make another video of my experience during the first sem kasi nga it's not really completely different, but there's a lot of changes between how it was, how the curriculum or how everything was done during when I was at 2024 versus now as a 2025. I could say that it has a big improvement compared to how it was before. The school really listened to the comments, to the feedback of the upper batch, which is the 2024. And by the way, no fail policy. So what my friends have right now is that instead of having a fail sa grades nila, naka-withdraw lang yung nakalagay. Actually, ako din, nakasulat din sa grades ko before, withdraw. I'm a bit confused with that, pero that's how was our arrangement back then. So I hope my enrollment journey, I hope you guys learn from it, at least have an overview of how to enroll. But like any other schools naman, medyo same sila. So yeah, if you want me to make kwento nga just let me know, or you can message me, you can email me like what you guys have been doing. And I'm very thankful that you guys are interested watching my vlog. And of course, to my 2025 classmates, I don't know most of you kasi I'm more of a low-key person now compared to when I was in 2024. I'd like to say thank you kasi parang I've been receiving messages from some of my 2024 friends, my friends that are from 2025 watching the vlog. I hope I was a bit helpful, and at the same time, I hope hindi kayo nanghinayang or like regret na nag-enroll kasi I'd like to tell you lang then unsolicited advice. First year is actually considered to be one of the hardest because of the adjustment period, but if you realize the subjects are relatively easy, okay? Not saying na it's madali, but it's yung hirap kasi nanggagaling talaga siya sa adjustment period, especially now that it's online. And I think some of us, they took a leap year or more, or gap year, sorry, or some of them started working first before entering med school. And I'm sorry, they're malikot and maingay nga. You know, just don't give up. Becoming a doctor is something that you really want. You just need more patience. Perseverance lang talaga yan. Alam ko, so mahirap gawin yung sinasabi ko. I hope making my vlogs at some point would help you to adjust or know what to expect already. Mahirap nga naman na bigla kang papasok kasi you have no idea kung saan ka papasok. I mean, I get that. Like before, I know, I told you guys that I think I'm prepared enough, but once you're actually there, I know it's difficult to actually understand how it feels like, not until you're the one experiencing it. But trust me, it gets better. This is what I keep on telling other people, my friends from both 2024 and 2025. When I LO8, I had a chance to transfer other schools, but I chose not to. Because I know, kahit sang school ka magpunta, there are different things that you can comment about. No such thing as a perfect school. Kahit nasa med school ka, university ka, you'd always find fault. It's just that you choose kung saan ka you think you'd fit better. I have friends who didn't LOA. I have friends who failed. I have friends who didn't but still chose to transfer. And that's because they don't see themselves being in San Beda, but they know that at the end of the day, they still want to be a doctor. So parang, it's up to you also how you're gonna condition yourself. And what matters is you go to a place that you'd be comfortable. Kung saan ka magiging komportable. Kung you all have different learning styles. And so far, medyo, maybe nga it's because I'm already adjusted to how it is in San Beda. Parang at some point, it's still mahirap. But in a way, since I'm adjusted na nga. Kasi honestly, parang when I was still studying, I felt like I really didn't understand a thing. Maybe I did naman, but it's just that I'm more focused on still adjusting. Medyo mahirap, in my case, mahirap siyang pagsabayin. And I realized that I also have to change my study habits. How I see things had to change also. So mahirap ang med school, but it's up to you how you plan to attack it. Kasi parang, I can give you tons of advice, but still, it's up to you to actually find your learning style, your study habit, what works for you. And I can also make a video of that too, of how I'm surviving right now. And yun, basically that. So yeah, that's my enrollment process, a bit of an overview of the curriculum, and how am I doing, and a bit of advice that I hope might be helpful for those who are aspiring to go to Beda or just wants to become a doctor. So anyway guys, Happy New Year!